How am I gonna find him, Uncle? He is clearly a master of evasive maneuvering.
You have no idea where you're going, do you?
Well, I know it's near water.
I guess we're getting close then.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Movie Related. Well, I have been a fan of this series in animation for a long time. The movie came out, hated the movie. The animated series is still really good. Paul finally watched it after me bugging him for years to give it a shot. Mark still is stubborn. So we're going to see if we can talk him into, and perhaps you, checking out this animated series. Avatar. 3 seasons. Is it worth a watch? Obviously I think it is, but will they?
That's our new intro.
Avatar, The Last Airbender. I'll let you do the premise. See if you get it right.
Okay, first, before the premise,
Okay.
I just want to say that all this time, you've been a Dragon Ball Z fan.
Yeah, still am.
And I look at Dragon Ball Z and I see, okay, it's a cartoon, it has powers, you know, I'm just not going to watch it, you know, because it's not my thing. And then you said, watch Avatar. And I said, oh, it's a little bald cartoon kid and it's probably just going to be like Dragon Ball Z. I'm not interested. I don't want to watch that. And
That's how I feel, by the way. That's how I feel.
yeah. And then I don't know why I decided.
Your wife made you.
Oh, that's it. We watched Korra because it's an animation, which is the sequel to Avatar, and it's a girl, and so she wanted to watch it because it may be cute or something like that. And we love that so much, we had to watch Avatar.
Which is better, by the way.
Avatar is cartoon Star Wars. You have one kingdom is bent on world domination. You have an evil emperor. You have an innocent kid who has these superpowers, and he's the chosen one, and he has to defeat the Fire Lord.
Story of my life, really.
He's innocent. He has a lot of self-doubt, and along the way, he picks up some friends that help him toward his goal to defeat the Fire Lord.
Yes. Now, in this world, there are certain people from each race has power. You have the water tribes, you have the earth tribes, you have the fire tribes, and you have the airbenders. And when they call him the last airbender from the movie, it's the reason because he's the chosen one. He can use all 4 of them, but he has to be trained how to use all 4 of them. He's not born with them, but he has the ability to control everything.
And he is a reincarnation of sorts of all the avatars that came before him. And he can access them in his mind sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
But if I remember correctly, the movie The Last Airbender didn't review very well.
Oh, and it was horrible. We'll have to do a review on that because you still haven't seen it yet.
no, not yet.
You got to watch the series first, then you got to watch that. Okay, we have the story of Ong or Aang, depending on which movie you watch or the series.
In the cartoon, he's Aang.
He's Aang, and he should be Aang. And he gets discovered by the 2 other friends of his, frozen in ice. He's been frozen for 100 years. And the Avatar has been missing all this time, and in that time, the Fire Lord has taken over and is attacking all these countries and everything like that. But what I like about Avatar is they have all these powers, and they have all these individual things, but there's so much humor in this as well.
Chong, how long do those torches last?
About 2 hours each.
And we have 5 torches, so that's 10 hours.
It doesn't work like that if they're all lit at the same time.
So, Uncle, I've been thinking. I know what you're gonna say. She's my sister and I should be trying to get along with her.
No, she's crazy and she needs to go down.
Like, you have humor that you actually go and laugh out, especially the boy, the brother, Sokka.
If I can just get out of this situation alive, I will give up meat and sarcasm. I'm willing to be Sokka, the veggies and straight talk fellow. Aang! Thank goodness! Have you got any meat?
He's your Jim Carrey kind of character in this.
He's sexist. He's full of himself.
he never gets things right. His sister always at the beginning in the first season, she's trying to learn her spells, and it always backfires on him all the time. It is humorous.
Now, if we're talking about the characters, like, he was an amazing character. Because, yeah, you have Aang, who's the lead, but everybody else that they're traveling with has these superpowers. And he has none. He wasn't born with the ability to do any powers.
He has a boomerang.
Yeah, he has a boomerang.
Captain Boomerang.
He's not a very good warrior, but you see that he has to learn to use his born gifts of being nothing and become a soldier,
You've met Paul.
Yeah.
become a leader. And he does. He becomes intuitive and creative and a leader by the end.
And then you run into the supposing villains in this, and you find out they have this history and this backstory, and there's the uncle that's going around with them. They're hunting the Avatar, but he's more of a laid back, and the others we got to catch him no matter what, and he's risky, and it's just well written. And at the end, you have this epic fight at the end, and they build it up, and the epic fight works.
But the style of animation, is it like Japanese anime?
No.
Is it
not?
Because I'm
No, it's-
thinking like 1980s Astro Boy.
It's North American.
It's anime with a North American cartoon flavoring.
Yeah. Like, it's not like the faces, you don't see, oh, and then it turns into this lightning power and all that. No, it's nothing like that. The animation doesn't change when the superpower is used or anything like that.
Now there's a catch too. Like, Aang is a 12-year-old kid. He's playful, he's innocent, kind. He falls in love with a girl, but she doesn't want him.
I'm saying I would rather kiss you than die. That's a compliment.
He has that heartache. He has self-doubt about taking on the Emperor. And there's a point where he can go into this super state. And he's extremely powerful, almost godlike.
And he loses, it's not like he's in control.
No.
It's like he's this other character almost.
But the problem is that while he is super powerful, if he is killed when he's in that state, the whole line of avatars ends, and there's never going to be another avatar ever again.
Yeah, that's the only time he's vulnerable is when he's most strong, which is, when you think about it, weird. Mm-hmm. Right?
Bit of a paradox, if you will.
Like I said, this was like Star Wars, and it's true. Mark Hamill was in there, even voicing some of the side characters.
Is that right?
Yeah. This was such a surprise to me. I said we reviewed Arcane, and I gave it a 9. This is also a 9 for me.
What?
Yeah.
That's how.
At least.
It's funny for adults. It's funny for kids.
All right, I'll try it.
Yeah. And you know what? There's 3 seasons, and each season is different. And when you finish season 1, you want to see season 2. The cliffhanger, and you want to see
In
it.
fact, 3 seasons was not enough for me.
No.
I needed more.
What's the age recommendation for this?
You know what?
60.
No, I mean, it's like how young?
Any age.
Could I watch this with my kids?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's not violent. No one gets ripped apart or anything like that, or tortured or anything like that. They do battle and everything, but it's in like a Bugs Bunny kind of thing where no one really gets hurt. You never really see anybody really bad.
Now, that being said, it's not cartoony like Bugs Bunny.
No. It's as if you're watching a really good fighting animated movie, but you're not going to see any real violence in it.
Yeah, all right.
It's like watching Fast and Furious. You know those people died, but you don't see that they died, right?
Yeah. So there's depth to this show. Like,
Yeah.
you mentioned Uncle Iroh. You know, he's shepherding the evil prince. Okay, there's
Zuko.
Zuko. He's shepherding the evil prince in a quest to get the Avatar. But although he's on the bad team, he's wise, and he's
Miyagi.
Yeah, he's nudging Prince Zuko towards a moral enlightenment along the way.
Oh, Illuminati.
There's one of the quest goers is a blind girl,
Yep.
And you think, oh, she's blind. How's she going to help? Well, she's probably the most powerful among all of them, other than
Yeah.
Avatar.
Yeah.
And she even makes fun of her blindness all the time, and it's super funny.
There it is! That's what it will sound like when one of you spots it.
I watched the sequel to this, The Legend of Korra. And that happens after Aang has grown up and has already died. And I thought the animation style in that was also super good.
But the story's not as good.
The season 2 of the story was a little bit of a letdown because Korra was being groomed, and so she was turning on the people that were the actual good guys. And when you don't like the hero's actions, that's kind of a bad for a series. But I liked how I watched the second part first, because when I watched the original, I'm saying, oh yeah, that's what they were referring to. Oh yeah, okay, now I understand that. That's cool. And had I watched it in the original order, it just would have been
You would have already understood.
It would have been member berries, as they say. Okay, you gave it a 9.
Easy 9.
I give it an easy 9 as well. That's 2 animated series with 9s. Mark gives it. I'm going to have to watch it now.
Well, I really liked the last one you guys recommended, so
Yeah,
I'll
well,
have to try
you
it.
got to watch this.
We're almost 50, Mark and I, over 50, almost 60.
Yeah, 59.
And we're saying these cartoons are a 9.
Well, I've been watching this for a long time.
I will say, I mean, obviously I can't comment on this one, but when we did Arcane, I will say that I forgot what I was going to say.
We'll just.
I literally
Hang on,
just
folks.
lost my train of thought.
Hang on, folks. Let's see how long this takes.
I was talking about age.
You were talking about age. You were talking about the animation.
Talking about rating it a 9.
Rating it a 9.
Okay, I have a flight
It's
at
gone.
9:30.
It's gone.
I can't wait any longer.
It's completely gone.
I'm flying out today. Okay, 9. Mark's gonna watch it, and then we're gonna review The Last Airbender. M. Night Shyamalan. And where they tried to combine the first 2 seasons into one movie.
I will say that it was better than most, I'd say 90% of actual movies, Hollywood-made movies that have come out in the last couple of years.
Arcane.
Yes, not
I can't comment on this one, but as far as the story, the animation, how it looks on screen, how it relates to its audience, it was better. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Airbender.
Well,
5 minutes, not bad.
once you watch Avatar, you're going to think the same thing. For this cartoon is more enjoyable than 90% of the things I've watched.
Okay.
And at some point, I'm gonna get them to watch Dragon Ball Z as well,
I don't know about that.
because it is hilarious and it is fun to watch. So there you go, Airbender, 3 seasons, and you will not be disappointed with either of the seasons, as far as I am concerned. Don't watch the movie. Let us review it, and we'll tell you how bad it is, and then you can decide how badly you don't want to see it, if that makes sense. And until next time, we'll see you on... Oh, wait, have you seen that? Have you seen the series? Do you agree with us? It's one of the best animated series ever? Maybe one of the best stories out there ever? It could have been an awesome movie? This should have been a great movie. If you saw the movie, did you like the movie? Let us know also in the comments down below.
And during this whole thing, I'm going to be editing it and putting in little clips of the cartooning. You're going to look at the cartooning, you're going to say, oh, it's just a cartoon, it's not for me. I'm telling you, that's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Because of it.
And
No, forget it. Watch it.
I was right.
He was right.
What else is new?
Don't ever say that again, Paul.
It hurts me to say it. It hurts.
It's a Christmas miracle!
That's our new intro.